Welcome back to our Let's Play of Fire Emblem Three Houses. At first I didn't remember exactly what I was doing, and then I started the game. Sad music started, and I'm like, oh yeah, Gerald died. So, I don't think we got a mission for this month. Hunt the killer. Well, yeah, that's a given. But, like 99% of people, I am going to explore.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
I don't know what was with that. Whatever. Owl feather, cool. Some key, cool. I don't know if I can go above level A. Can I get an A plus? Guess we'll find out when we inevitably fish like crazy.
Hello.
Hey. All's good. No sadness here. No depressing music here. I don't think I have to search these places anymore. Unless there are items in here. Bernadette's not in her room. It's very weird. Suspicious, even. Know where she is.
Hello there.
Hi.
Professor, it is a shame what happened to Gerald.
It
I'm
is.
sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
How about you leave some flowers on his grave for him? For yourself. Yay! Happy music. Oh yeah, I can't get A+. Okay. Which means I am gonna have to do stupid. Okay. Vegetables. Fruit. Green seeds. And these ones. Lovely comb. My purple veil. Fashion. And I didn't see what the other one was. Basket of berries. Nostalgic for flavors of the forest.
Hello there.
Petra? Nope. 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 Egg nuts.
I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Gerald? He was so strong. You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Gotta push through. Oh yeah. Anybody can be snuck up on and stabbed in the back. The coward's way to murder somebody. Unless you're playing a stealth game, and then it's okay. Because you're usually fighting the bad guys, right? Alright, Leonie. It'd be really nice if you joined my group. You know, I'm sad right now. So you should uproot your life and change which class you're in just for me.
Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe.
I know. Want to join me?
I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the
I don't know why she doesn't want to join me. She's B rank, isn't she? Yeah, she's B rank. Goby. Some uncommon fish today. I'll do all my fishing off screen, don't worry. Introduction to magic. Someone who's not good at magic. I know who that is. It's, not good at magic. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you, well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
I know. I think Leonie is the last person I want to recruit, so...
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Oh, so depressing.
Hello there.
Hi!
This one, yes?
Yes, thank you.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
And all my...
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
You got it, buddy.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a you have a good you have a good you have a good you have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure. Come again.
The music's always so chipper down here. Mint leaves. Pond snail. Bonnie's not here. Weird. I need to repair my,
Hey there.
sort of creator.
Is this it? There you go.
Thank you. You can rest and that'll fix it right up, but
Come back anytime.
resting is a waste of a activity. When you can fight and get levels and money, or you could explore and talk to everybody. Pegasus Horseshoes. Someone who values chivalry. That, I believe, is in... we just passed.
I'm just losing that set. Yes.
Oh no.
Hey,
Yes, I'm very sad. Noseless puppet. Someone who likes wood carving. I don't know.
Do you have time for a request?
Practice battle maneuvers against the Justine Army's Imperial Guard. Sure.
Do you have time for a request?
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Why do you have Lawrence's stance? I'm sorry, that was very sad, and yes, I agree with you. Still, why do you have Lawrence's stance? There's Bernadetta.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
A moment, please.
Hey,
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course, I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
of course. I see the warm embrace of cherished memories. You lived 21 years without her. That's sad. Was she only like 20? That's sadder.
Well,
Sure, there's no items around here.
Okay.
Yes, Cyril.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Gerald is happy in the next world.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Thank you. You talk to the counselor. Or Ash.
Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
Good question. Yes. like this cathedral. There's always so much space. Always on the missing stuff. Bag of seeds. Someone who cares about animals. There's a couple of people that care about animals. Fables. I don't know. Let me think.
Pardon me.
Sorry, I'm very congested today. So what else is new, right? Nope. Boo. Boo you.
Hey, you.
Boo earns.
Well,
Back to the sad music.
hey, you.
Hey, Rhea.
Excuse me. Professor, how are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
I think this quill pen is his.
It was as if thinking how they managed. Yes, this.
Really? Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
Small leather bag, and inside is
That
a
ring.
ring.
I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall?
Yes.
He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special. He also said that you...
Right. I got my ring. I know who it's for.
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Thank you. Everyone's so nice to me. All I had to do was lose my father for it.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Gerald. Will you listen?
Sure.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
I don't know. I think this veil is hers.
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
You're welcome. Oh, You have more to say?
I wonder who they were.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
I think this book of fables is yours.
Oh, that is mine! Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
I've never been much for condolences. How about a little logic instead? The knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Geralt's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted. Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
Alright. Doesn't really make me feel better, but thank you. Hey. There's somebody talking here. Items like that one. Faded star chart. Happy knows about stars, doesn't she?
Hey there.
Hey! First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Gerald. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her, and why.
Obviously somebody that wanted to, to use her class. I think Rhea likes stars too. Since she's right here, I'll ask her. No harm in asking.
Hey, you.
Excuse me, Professor. I know. I forgive. Just know.
Is this yours?
Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
No problem. This way. Someone into weird games. Shamir? Tooth dagger.
Professor, I'm so sorry about what happened to Gerald. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
Professor. I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he, that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
I know. bow turn. Oh, Shamir's not here. Oh, Bernadetta will be enough.
Am I done yet? Anywhere I can hide.
Oh, I'm not gonna win. That was a waste. Oh well. I tried. That's what's important.
Thank you.
Granted, I lost an activity point because of that, but I'm not bitter. I'm not gonna reset the whole thing and lose 36 minutes worth of 26 minutes worth of gameplay over that.
Thank.
What's that?
I can't feel.
Hey, but maybe now isn't the time. I hope you. Hey, you, listen up. I've got something to report. But maybe now isn't the time. You seem down. Got something on your mind? I hope you know I'm here for you if you ever have your own stuff to report. That's what friends are for. Unless it's about money, in which case, I'm busy.
Right.
What? Captain Gerald's been killed? I can't believe it. From all I'd heard about the man, I thought he was indestructible. He was so strong. What could have possibly... forgive me. I shouldn't speculate. What's that?
Okay, this one feels different, doesn't it? Garrick Mock's all tense, like the whole place might explode. This is why I've kept to myself all these years. I don't want to be anywhere near whatever's about to happen.
Okay. Jeez. Tense much, lady?
Professor?
Hey, pal. I see you're up and at 'em again, yeah? Good on you. No use crying over the past and all.
Balthus, have some sensitivity. Who knows what the poor dear is going through right now?
That poor dear can hear you, you know. Talking about someone like they're not there. How cold can you get?
A fair point. Please, Professor, forgive my indiscretion. You have my condolences.
Remember, the first step to healing is a hefty dose of revenge. Get out there and get to it.
Right. Gauntlets, a rusted bow. Done now.
Gerald raised you, yeah? He was all you had. You must be feeling a lot right now. When a parent dies, it really leaves a mark. So feel what you need to, no matter how that looks. But know that your inner fire will keep you moving ahead even the hardest times.
Hey, it seems like you're having a hard time. Not that I can really understand what you're going through. I know that this is painful, but don't lose hope for the future, okay? Someday you'll be able to accept what's happened. And in the meantime, you have plenty of friends here to support you. Me included.
Thank you. This basket of berries yours.
I was sure I'd never see this thing again.
Thanks for finding it.
Okay. Anything up here?
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with the Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
It is suspicious, considering she was hanging around Edelgard so much, and... Eastern Porcelain. I think that's, Edelgard's.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
You got a point.
I agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
I think this, tooth dagger is his.
That's mine.
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Thank you. Letter to the goddess. Little daydreams about the goddess.
I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do.
Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Gerald. I hope she can bounce back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Claude.
I haven't lost a parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
If there's anything I missed over here. Oh, Heidelberg. Hello. Fur scarf. Affiliated with a village of hunters. There's Anna.
I heard Gerald passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you. He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss.
Right.
Professor, I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
Agreed.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
Professor, I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say. But I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Thank you. Here, have a comb.
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Thank you. The battles enemies outdoors with a cloak.
Professor!
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried. Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Oh, thank you.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick. Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guests, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor? I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, you seem to get to a lot of misunderstandings, Birdie. And a bird.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
Thank you. Is this yours? Well, it's yes.
How did you know this was...
Alright. Cynthia and Marianne.
Marianne, do you mind if I ask you about something? Yes. It's about animal behavior. Among us all, you surely know the most about animals.
Huh. I guess that means she gets the bag of seeds.
I've read that in outdoor battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne?
I was listening. I just don't think I can really...
For crying out loud! Why do you always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance?
My advice would probably just put everyone in danger. You'd be better off without me.
This is beyond ridiculous. You're impossible. You seem convinced you're some sort of cursed being, destined to bring doom and gloom to anyone you encounter.
Well...
Why do you have such a terrible opinion of yourself? How could you possibly be so dense?
I just...
Just nothing. Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine.
Really?
Yes, but I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with. Everyone does. That's why it's so important to maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the light in the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on?
Lysithia, I envy your confidence and strength.
Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you?
Yes. Well, maybe someday.
The time is now! This is your moment!
Oh, okay.
That's more like it. Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals?
I'll certainly try my best.
Oh, that turned out better than I thought when she started yelling. Alright. Where's Marianne? It's in the...
Dear goddess, I'll say if there's nothing. Yes, this is mine.
I think the noseless puppet is for Gilbert, but he doesn't seem to be here. Introduction to Magic is for Eloise, but he's not here either. And Weather Cloak is for Catherine, but she's not here either. Will you take this spotless bandage yet? No. What other items do I have? Art to the Goddess. I think that's Ignatz. It's funny I can pick up things for Hilda, but I can't. No, not only can I not recruit her, I can't even give her her lost items.
Professor, I'm scared.
A used bottle of perfume, I believe, is her too.
Oh, that's mine.
An animal bone dice, I believe, is Shamir, who isn't here. That just leaves the first scarf. I believe is Leonie. There's something else on my map. No, I was seeing things.
Captain Gerald's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's mine.
Alright. Mercedes. I didn't know I was that high with Mercedes.
Professor? Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the academy are enriching thanks to you.
Thank you.
Try not to overtax yourself, alright? I'm concerned for your health.
We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thank you. That was appreciated.
Just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Mercedes is so great. That's why when I did the Blue Lions route, I paired with her. Alright. Let's see. Does Bernadetta have Leonie yet? Yes. Looking at my list of things. Leonie. Sylvain. Does Sylvain have Leonie yet? No. Let's do Sylvain and Leonie.
Professor.
Name. There we go. Leonie and Sylvain.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, you...
What else do I need? Hubert and Shamir, I believe, are the only two left. The C rank. But Shamir's not here, so... Let's do... Ferdinand and Caspar.
Delicious.
Then we'll do... Lindhart and Bernadetta.
This is my fate.
Ooh.
I have to update my list. Is Cynthia and Marianne are done? Marianne was with Ferdinand and Linhart, and I just did, and Sylvain, and I did all three of them. Sorry, Marianne. About Lysynthia and Bolthus.
Look at the little lady go. And here I thought you wouldn't know a vegetable if it bit you on the nose.
When the occasion calls for it, sure. Although, not sure there's much room left for these ones.
Alright. Who does that leave? That leaves Petra and Dorothea.
I think I would be...
How's my support with Lane? It's a B rank, so this should be off here. Who am I missing B rank? Pretty much nobody. So that leaves Anna, who doesn't go with anybody. Happy and Constance. Yuri and Constance. And finally, Hubert and Elgard. No, they're B rank. Should have done Constance and Edelgard. Oh well. Just leaves Anna. Happy. Marianne. Edelgard. I believe they're all... None of them. I've already got B rank with all of them. So, let's watch Sylvain and Leonie.
Well, hello there, gorgeous. You're looking lovely today. Join me on a stroll around town? Aw, is a sweet girl like you doing all this hard work by yourself? That's no good. Allow me to help.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Leonie. Sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now.
Hey! Get back here!
Whoa, no need to yell. Do you need something?
You chat up all the girls like that, don't you?
What a terrible thing to say. I see a girl, I figure it would be rude just to pass her by without at least a wink, or a nice word. But you knew that, so I'm going to get going now. See you, Leonie.
Wait, now hold on. How come it's not rude for you to just pass me by?
Me? Pass who now?
Look at me. I'm a girl, you know.
Oh, I see. A girl. You're a girl. Huh. Sorry. sorry. I know it's true in theory, but it looks like my brain just didn't want to accept it. But
That's
you're correct.
rude.
You are a beautiful girl in your own right. Yes, that is a statement with which I agree. I am ever so terribly sorry for being so rude, my lady. How can I ever make this up to you?
Hang on, back up. Don't get the wrong idea.
Seriously, I feel just dreadful about how I acted. This is the first time I've done anything like this. It's shocking that I'm capable of such low behavior. Even if you are a somewhat crude, spirited girl, that doesn't excuse my...
What did you just call me?
Right, of course. I'm sorry. I can't believe I was so thoughtless.
Hey! Acting pitiful won't get you anywhere. I won't just forget about this, you know.
Tell that asshole. Alright, what's left? I guess, we can do choir practice. Any of these guys teach the sword? I don't think so. Guess I didn't need everything. Still have 2 left. I guess we could do Ferdinand and Dorothea. Sure.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Alright. That's it for now. I'm gonna... Damn. One time I have extra time to do stuff, and none of the guards are here to... None of the, people are here to train me. What does Seth teach? Does anyone teach the sword?
First to both, it was as if thinking of how they managed.
He teaches the sword. Teaches a lot of stuff. Or I could get authority up to P+, or C+. Let's do that.
Practice yield.
Alright. So I'm gonna go fish. But I'll do that off screen. For now, I'm gonna call it quits. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps me out. And as always, have a good day and take care.